Can you tell that I love this release at all? Is there any actual way for you to know? Hello, my name is Hedge. I've been, first of all, let me address this real quick. This is a shirt, it's shirt is extra large. I got it secondhand. It's very large and it droops down. So if you see it and it looks kind of strange, that's why. I didn't really have a choice. It was somebody, it belongs to somebody else. It's not really my shirt. My name is Hedge. I've been a LiSA collector and LiSA fan since 2018. My first release was Empty Mermaid, the single. And ever since then, I have loved LiSA's music. She's still my favorite Japanese artist, long before Demon Slayer, Gurenge, and all this other stuff that she's doing. I don't even watch anime. That should tell you how much of a LiSA fan I am. I don't even watch anime. I don't know anything about the anime she does or theme song she does. I just love LiSA's music, right? I've never really made a proper LiSA video though, and I kind of wanted to do that with this one because this is a release that has been near and dear to my heart for so long. I have so many of the releases, and I kind of wanted to talk about them just because they are very integral pieces of my life. If you've never heard of LiSA before, if you know about her from Demon Slayer and all this other stuff, then hopefully you'll stick around for this video. Maybe I'll reach other Western fans, overseas fans, all kinds of stuff. I don't know, maybe. I would love to do more LiSA videos is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. This is Best Day, Best Way. So 2017 was when I first got into LiSA. It was like mid 2017, I think. And as I said, I stumbled upon her with Empty Mermaid. I think Little Devil Parade had just come out. Also one of my favorite albums. Now the year after made it even better for me to be becoming a LiSA fan because she released compilation albums. These are Best Day and Best Way. She released a song called Best Day, Best Way years before, and this has nothing to do with it. This is just, I think they just sort of played off of that and used that terminology as part of this. These are two separate compilation albums with different track listings depending on which version you get. They're themed with the colors white and black, with pink being like the central main color that is consistent with everything. I love these releases a lot, and I'm gonna go ahead and let me just start, right? Because I have a lot of them, okay? So this one right here, this is Best Day, LiSA Best Day. This is the deluxe version. This is my favorite half of the album, just because the track listing on this is so good. A lot of the songs on this one, in particular, fit more towards my style, my taste in music, I think, and my taste in LiSA's music, I guess, by proxy. I just love this one a lot. Also, the colors white and pink together work really well and help it to pop. Not that the other one doesn't, but like I think this one is very special for what it is. What I'm holding is the deluxe version, and what's really cool about this, you've got a photo of her just on the front, and on the front you also have like her name. It says Best Day, but it has the track names for all the tracks that are on the deluxe version of this one, which I think is also really neat. And it's a slipcase, so when you slide it out, you still have the track listing and then like the names and stuff on this slipcase. Mine's kind of dirty because it's been a while. It's been since 2018, so it's kind of old. But you can also see I kind of taped it because I don't know, somehow it like came up. I don't know. But the front here, you still have that photo, which is really nice. She looks really great. The spine, and then there's the back. Now the track listing for this, you might see footage from Devil Parade, you might see footage from Encore. I'll get into that later. I don't know what I'm gonna put on the screen just yet, but the track listing for the CD for Best Day is Rising Hope, Crossing Field, Date Yatashi no Hiro, Shirushi. So already you've got sort of those mainstays, those heavy hitters, the ones that she's like mostly known for. Then you've also got Axis, Empty Mermaid, Jet Rocket, Bright Flight, Trauma Ray. I love Trauma Ray so much. El Moronic, ID. ID is one of my top 10s. I love ID so much, especially when she performs it live. Something about that song, I don't even know what it is particularly. That's like my style of rock, you know what I mean? Little Devil Parade, Will, Mushoku Tome, and Believe in Myself. So it's just a lot of really good tracks. Again, this is compared to what we're gonna get into with Best Way, Best Day has my favorite track listing out of the two. So if we open it up, we are going to get a lot of stuff falling out. I actually haven't opened this up in quite a while. So of course you get the standard lyric booklet, a different photo of LiSA on the front. That photo is actually for the CD only version of Best Day. And it's going to be the same thing for the Best Way version. So just normal track lyrics, all kinds. Nothing really too interesting about that, but nice to have. Then you also get a photo book. This is the Best Day photo book. I don't know what the theming was for this. I love getting LiSA photo books. I have a ton of them, not even just tied to albums. I apologize if the page turning is loud. My microphone is right in front of me, but Yeah, just a standard photo book. Again, LiSA photo books are always a fun time. She's great at posing. They do really good. I don't. She's drinking milk. I don't know if she likes milk. Who doesn't like milk? Pamphlets for shows and other advertisement type stuff. I don't know who doesn't really care. Who doesn't? It doesn't matter. But you also get a Blu-ray. Now, Best Day and Best Way. Wow, I almost tripped on my words just there. The deluxe versions both come with a Blu-ray disc containing one half of the Little Devil Parade live show in the Saitama Super Arena, I believe. That concert took place in 2017, which would have been a year before Best Day and Best Way came out. It's a good show. Again, Little Devil Parade is top 5 albums of all time for me. It was there for me during a really rough time, and I love Devil Parade, the album. I don't really come to the concert as much as I used to. I feel like I did a lot back then just because it was one of the only concert releases by LiSA that I had at the time. It's not a bad show by any means. I think just in terms of shows, especially recent shows that she's done, it's not really as memorable to me as I feel like it should be or should have been. I don't know. It's still a great show. She did Loser. Oh my gosh. If you haven't heard her perform Loser live, please do. Loser live as she's playing that guitar. Oh my gosh, dude. El Moronic, Crossing Field, Mary Hurry Berry, Mirai Kaze, Say My Name no Kata Omoi, Peace Beat, Beast, Orange Cider, The End of My World, Empty Mermaid, and Psychedelic Drive. So not a bad track listing at all for that, I guess, the first half of the show. Again, just Devil Parade as a live show did not really wow me as much as I thought it was going to, but it's still a good live show that I'm very fond of, I guess. Next up, we have Best Way. Now, Best Way, I don't really go back to all that much compared to Best Day in terms of just a normal compilation CD album type thing. Not that it's bad, the track listing is still good, it's just not what I prefer in terms of what the tracks are. Same sort of idea for the cover. You got LiSA right here, she looks great, and you got the tracks all around the slipcase. You can take the slipcase out, still have the tracks on the front, and then you have this clear photo of LiSA. Really cool. I love the aesthetic of white and black. I think it really helps this to stand out just as a compilation album. The track listing for this is Catch the Moment, Thrill, Risk, Heartless, which, by the way, only came out as a digital single. Thrill, Risk, Heartless is a top 5 song. It's such a great song. The music video is crazy. I love it a lot. I remember when that song came out. This is the only way you can get that song physically. It didn't release on any other single, any other deluxe release or anything. So if you want Thrill, Risk, Heartless on like a CD physically, you'd have to get Best Way, CD only version, deluxe version, doesn't matter. Oath Sign, Ash, Rally Go Round, Hello, Good Day, No More Time Machine, High Five, Cosmic Jet Coaster, Brave Freak Out, Rock Mode 2018, Mr. Launcher, Believe in Ourselves, and Best Day, Best Way. This also comes with a Blu-ray that has the second half of the Little Devil Parade live show, where she did Kimochi Factory, Soshite Paredo wa Suzuku, which I believe was a track from Little Devil Parade. I don't remember that one that much. I think I remember the name. I don't remember what it sounded like. Believe in Myself, Shirushi, Little Devil Parade, Cosmic Jet Coaster, Rock Mode, Rising Hope, Catch the Moment, and Today. Her performance of Today was so pretty. I remember that was one specifically that I would load the concert up and just watch all the way through because it's very emotional. So her talking about life and how you gotta keep going. You know, don't let anything slow you down, don't let anything stop you. You know, things are gonna get hard, but you're still gonna have to keep going and see the better end because your today is all we really have. You know what I mean? Like it's such a I get kind of chills thinking about it just because I used to watch that all the time. So there's the back of the deluxe version. We're gonna open it up and see what we got. It's very similar. Like the aesthetic is very much the same. There's the the Blu-ray for Devil Parade fell right out of the case. Just like last time, you get a photo book, entirely different photos, still just as wonderful. Again, LiSA photo books are always like Christmas. What is that? What is going on here? Oh, it's like a reel. Okay. I was like, why there's so many of them? It's like Christmas getting a LiSA photo book. I always enjoy flipping through these. It's like flipping through a game manual when you get a game, or when you used to get a new video game back then. They don't really do that much anymore now. Then of course you get the track lyric booklet, just the lyrics, all kinds of stuff. No photos in here, so standard stuff. More pamphlets and things, and then there's the CD. It's actually flipped this time around. So cool. The aesthetic for Best Day, Best Way is top notch. I think they did their big one when they did the design for these cases. They're really, really nice. So don't quote me on this, but I believe Best Day and Best Way released in like April or May of 2018. And I got them both together just because why wouldn't you get them both together, right? Now, in winter of that same year, they reissued the compilation album, but they did it in just the CD only version, and they did it with winter packaging. And I, of course, had to get it because, I mean, so this is the winter edition of Best Day and Best Way. Now, spoiler alert, there's nothing different about these CDs compared to the normal compilation album or CD only version. It's just that they're packaged together as a set, and you get these, like, the snow aesthetic. You get the snow on all the letters and stuff, which I think is really nice to look at. It's I would have preferred it not be winter themed, just because I would want like just the set together like this, but just like by like normal, right? But it's cute. Now, if you take them out, you'll actually see that it's just normal, just like this the slipcase for the deluxe versions. The snow is all printed onto the slipcase itself, so it gives it this weird like 3D kind of look when you look at it this way. And you have the CD only versions, again, just packaged together ordinarily. And my cases have kind of scratches on them. I need to replace the cases actually. I forgot how much I used these albums. You get, I think these are new photos on the back of the booklet, I believe. I might be wrong about that, but just the same track listing and everything. Everything's exactly the same. Here's Best Day right here. Open it up. Maybe they're not new photos. I'm not entirely sure. Just the track listing and lyrics and all kinds of stuff. Now, what's cool about this winter release is that it actually came with a 2019 calendar, or rather an October 2018 through April 2019 calendar. It's a bunch of different slides that are themed around, I think, the photo book for Best Day, Best Way, as well as Devil Parade. Forgive me, I'm trying to remember how to open this thing. I don't think I ever really used this much, but here's here's the calendar. So just different slides. You got like the dates at the bottom. I wish it were bigger. A calendar like this is really small. Oh, they got photos on the back too. It's very small, so there's no real way to oh, Lover Smile. Look at that. I haven't seen this in years. I haven't opened this in years. I love Lover Smile. I gotta do a video on Lover Smile. I forgot that was in here. So it looks like it's just a bunch of concert photos and stuff from her time as a solo artist, which is really neat. So it's really nice to have. I actually forgot this was in the winter packaging. I just sort of saw it as I was taking them apart, and I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I forgot that is in here. Putting this back in the slipcase, I realized how annoying it kind of is and how they designed it. It's just kind of weird. They made it to where the spines had to go on like this side right here, and no matter how you do it, it's always going to be backwards for Best Way, or vice versa. So you can see Best Way right here. So if you put Best Way back in this way, technically Best Way is backwards, so the spine is gonna have to go on the wrong side. It's not that big a deal, but now I have a deluxe version that we're gonna look at in just a minute, but I want to get these out of the way because these are things that I can't really use, but they're Best Day and Best Way themed. And like, I felt like I had to get them just because I love LiSA a lot. These are the Best Day and Best Way band score books. So basically, if you want to learn how to play any of the tracks from either of these compilation albums, the entire notation and instrumentation is all within these pages. And I got them, one, because they're Best Day, Best Way, two, because there's photos in here, and that's really nice. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. This is the Best Way version, and it's got these photos in here. She actually released posters that had her and this outfit and like with the guitar and stuff. So I like that these are in here. I don't remember if this came with the poster or not. I do have the poster, but I don't remember if it came with this. You got her right there with her guitar, or a guitar, I guess. And yeah, it's just like really nice photos that are in here. Again, I don't play any instruments, so like realistically, the whole like playing music part doesn't really apply to me. So I technically got it just for these first 4 or 5 pages. However, it's just a nice little coffee table book. I mean, if I ever learn how to play music, I'll definitely come to this and be like, oh, I can play like LiSA songs now, you know what I mean? It's just nice to have. Is there anything on the back? Well, there's her logo, so that's kind of nice. And then the back, there's not really anything super interesting, so there's that, and it's got the track listing on the back. It's just nice to have. I don't know. Like, what do you want from me? Then you got Best Way. Same thing, same premise. Does it have different photos? Oh yeah, it's okay. So we've got different photos in here. I should get my magazine. I have a lot of LiSA magazines and magazines that just have LiSA featured in it, and she's in like like this outfit and these poses, and it's technically Best Day, Best Way related, but I think it came out after the album, so I wasn't sure to include it or not because it might not technically be part of Day and Way. So just more photos, really nice photos. The printing on this book is really beautiful, and this is probably my favorite page of the book just because it has her entire discography for the most part as a solo artist, and like all the stuff that she's released. It's a good like little thing to look back on and be like, oh, do I have this? Do I have that? You know, it's just nice. It's really, really nice. Nice coffee table book. I don't know how to play music, but I mean, do you? You probably do. But don't ridicule me. Best Day and Best Way band score. Buy it now. Now the big boy. The big boy right here. This is the Best Day, Best Way. I don't remember what it's called. I'm just gonna call it the Super Deluxe version because that's basically what it is. It's both albums together with the, I'm gonna show you in a second. I believe I got this secondhand. I don't think I got this like as its official release. Someone else was selling it and it was sealed inside. So I was like, I might as well just go ahead and get it. So there's not much on the back, or there's nothing on the back rather. I don't know what I'm talking about. I love the way this looks all together. All the tracks just blended together. You got her on the front with both of the deluxe album photos. So beautiful. On the side, you got Day. You got, they should have put Way on the side here, but bottom, there's the front. And we're gonna take a look inside. It's laid out really nicely. So this is the inside. You can see up here we got the Yeva Music logo. I'm gonna take that out first. I'm gonna set it right here so you can at least see it while I open this thing. You got LiSA logo on the back, and then if we open it up, it comes with both of the photo books for Best Day and Best Way, which is super nice. I mean, you're getting everything with this super deluxe release. It's just the same photo book as before, but again, for people that didn't want to get them separately, you get the super deluxe version, you get everything. Then if we take a look here, I'm actually gonna do that one last. It comes with the CD only versions of Best Day and Best Way. Mine are sealed. There's no real reason for me to open these just because I use the normal winter version as my playable version, or at least I did. So these are kept sealed. They will always be sealed, and I just love having sealed things. So same album, again, CD only version. Then what's really cool is you get this Blu-ray disc that has the entirety of the Little Devil Parade live show from the Saitama Super Arena just on it. It's not separated in halves like the original release of Day and Way on Deluxe. You just have the entire thing on this disc. Again, it's sealed because there was no reason for me to open it. I just love having this and knowing that it's in here. Again, I haven't opened this stuff in a very long time, so knowing that this stuff is still in here sealed was very much a joy to me. I love having sealed things because it takes me back. It's like being in a time capsule. Having a sealed anything from an artist that I love is kind of like Christmas. It's almost like you're unboxing something for the first time. Put it back together, and look at that. So in terms of just normal Best Day, Best Way releases, that's pretty much everything that I have. Technically, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 different copies of these compilation albums, which I think is kind of crazy. But again, it was a very important time period for me, especially getting into new music and stuff. I got into Rail around the same time. So it was Common Writer Girls, LiSA, and Rail all together fighting for my attention. And it was a lot of fun. This is technically what really started my collection for LiSA stuff. And again, I would love to show you guys the rest of the stuff in my collection, clothing and all kinds of stuff. I have a lot of stuff that's just over here that you can't see, and they make me really happy. It's been a while since I've like talked about LiSA stuff or really just like popped in a CD or a Blu-ray or anything. But especially with her going or doing her North America tour, you know, her coming to New York City and doing the Mexico shows and LA and stuff, I see a lot of people talking about LiSA now, maybe experiencing her for the first time, knowing her from recent anime and stuff like that. And I kind of want to connect with new people and meet new people and talk about LiSA with new people, maybe things that they don't know much about, or giving them recommendations, hearing recommendations from them. So if you like this video, share it around to LiSA folks. I would love to talk more about LiSA because I know that not many you Western people on YouTube talk about her as much and or get people confused with the K-pop LiSA. That's not our LiSA. This is our LiSA. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. I hope there's some things on the channel that are available to you now that you might latch onto. If not, stay tuned for more LiSA. And as always, for everyone watching, thank you guys so much for boarding my rainbow line. I'll see you guys in the next stop. Laugh and smile always. See you. Alicia, Amanda, Andrew, Austin, Autistic Disney, Chaco, Daniel, Emilia, Gwen, Helen, Ian, Jake, Luke, Manny, Matt, Prima Donna, Sav44, Thomas.